Okay, we're on to race number 3 now, the Eat More Fruit and Veg Diana Plate, of course named after that champion 3-year-old of the past, trained by Bart Cummings, won the Derby and also the Perth Cup in the space of days way back then. He really was a champ, Diana, and good to see him honoured here on a day where the 3-year-olds take centre stage. And here we'll have a look at the past runs of You Know It, It's Gully Gold and Savage Wolf, also Lord's Ransom, and we'll catch up with Craig Staples. But other horses in the race, Dion? Other horses include On the Double, Beyond Repute, Rich Ken from Neville Parnham Stables, also Primate, Great Destiny, On a Wing and Willilly. All right, we like You Know It last start. It was last week, in fact. Let's go back and have a look at his win.
The field coming past the 650, and You Know It is the pilot by a length. McCann out wide on the course, goes up running second, and Upgrade pushes out off the fence. Natty Computer quickly dropped off behind them. Great Destiny quickly getting through on its inside, then wider out Danish Currency under the whip coming to the turn. Gee, Burns is a mile off them. He's a minute from these leaders and struggling around the corner. You Know It balanced up at the 300 though, clear of Upgrade and McCann. Then Great Destiny, Burnsy from a long way back but still about 7 lengths off them. You Know It pitched a nice lead, 150 metres out. You Know It in front of Upgrade. McCann, Burnsy flying. You Know It stopping. Upgrade, Burnsy charging. You Know It clinging on though. You Know It diving. Upgrade. You Know It may have fallen in from Upgrade. Burnsy made up a massive amount of ground to run third. Off that replay, you'll see the second horse, Upgrade, who just got beat to You Know It. He's going around this race as well today, so he's going to be a big chance with only half a kilo off You Know It, who beat him last start. Now we're going to go to an interview with Craig Staples, who had a talk about You Know It during the week.
Brilliant ride last Saturday, no speed from the outset. He did start a reef and tear, and that's when he decided to go forward and take up the running?
Yeah, I wouldn't say, it wasn't really his fault for him pulling, and I think it was more the pace was that slow that he just, his natural stride, he wasn't happy, so I just let him, as soon as he got in the bit, I let him stride forward, which worked out well because he's a big strider and he, you know, shows he's a bit versatile. He, you know, went from last to start before to leading next start and he won, so it was really well.
Steps up to the 2,000 metres here, same barrier draw, barrier 3. Should get a lovely run. Whereabouts would you like to be in the run?
I'm not sure. I'd like to not lead. I'd like to be able to follow something because he was, you know, a little bit green. But I think he's still sort of telling us where he wants to go. He'll just sort of, you know, as he gets more experience and learn more how to race, he'll show us what he wants to do. What's the word since his last start? When has he trained on nicely? Well, the next day I went to John's place for his wife's birthday and his dad's birthday, and the horse was running around the paddock like a lunatic, and he told me 8 up and has been looking, never looked back. All right, Bullet Staples pretty confident there about You Know It. The horse seems to be going from strength to strength. A pretty impressive 3-year-old. We go back to the Belmont midweeks now. These 3-year-olds were on trial. Some of the horses getting ready for the Belmont Oaks. It's Gully Gold was the one who descended late in the Ken King colours, and also watch for the runner Savage Wolf in the Colin Webster colours getting interference midway down the straight. The course went past French Friars. Also making up ground now around them. Wider out Savage Wolf, who's followed really rough forward, and wider out then is Celt Code. Split the scene coming via the Cape, nearing the turn from Price, Lasudi and Park de Moore. Followed by Miss Audrey, back on the inside of Shiny Row. They're followed by Historical, It's Gully Gold and then Slip Pattern. Homeward bound though, Really Rough grabbed the lead. It's Really Rough going to the front. Split the scene, Savage Wolf collided into each other. Split the scene though, gunning them down, grabbed the lead, and here's Park de Moore, who scrambled out of the gates. Swishy back near the inside, split the scene in front. Savage Wolf's coming again now. Park de Moore, and here's It's Gully Gold. It's Gully Gold over the top, swamped them, grabbed the lead, and It's Gully Gold got home to beat Park de Moore, split the scene. Savage Wolf has run fourth after getting involved in a bumping duel with Split the Scene at the 300. One more past run we're going to have a look at is the past run of Lord's Ransom at Northam. He's worse than midfield in the pink colours, about to angle out wide. 3
3/4 of a length away, Suspense Account. 1.5 to Kimberley's back near the inside from Mendella. They're being followed further back by I Want You. Joined around them by Primate coming up to the turn. Mr. Zuko looking for the way clear near the fence. Followed further back then by Lord's Ransom. Straightening up, Fight to Live has joined My Guy. Trouble Smile a length and a half away, third under the stick. And Primate's running on down the outside with Lord's Ransom also starting to hit top gear. Fight to Live race to a clear lead at the 200 with Lord's Ransom starting to charge. Lord's Ransom gunning it down, levels up now, gets the head in front. Lord's Ransom doing by far the better from Fight to Live and pulls away, and Lord's Ransom one untouched from Fight to Live. Not sure about third, Kimberley's and Primate.
Okay, selections in race number 3, the Diana Plate, and I'm quite happy to stay with You Know It. You know, his 2 runs, he's come from last and he's had to go forward and lead from a mid-race move from Craig Staples. Thought it was a wonderful ride last start, getting to the 2,000 metres. I think they'll sit him back there on Saturday and he'll be hard to beat. So 2, You Know It on top. And the Northern Run of Lord's Ransom, another Bob Peters horse. His horses are all starting to hit a bit of form now, all with different trainers. And I think Lord's Ransom showed a very good change of foot at Northern and it's going to be hard to beat. Number 5, Savage Wolf. I like the look of this horse. He got a bit of interference. He will appreciate having that run last week against its Gully Gold.
I'm going to go with number 2, You Know It. He's the winner out of the race. He won that race last Saturday, and I'm going to put him down to win number 2. Number 4, It's Gully Gold for second. The same reasons for Lord Ransom. By God, he let down quick the other day. He come from well back in the field to win that race at the midweeks, and I'm going to throw number 7, Lord Ransom, for third.
All right, West Oz Racing is going from strength to strength, record numbers all this week, and obviously reasons why. Dion Luciani's joined us, and his tips are gold. So make sure you link on there to westozracing.com.au. Let's take a break on the Perth Racing Preview.